The story of Lil Monstah. Born on January 9, 1995, Daquan Miller grew up in the Washington Park region of Chicago. Daquan and his older brother lived with both parents. He didn't have a difficult childhood as his family had enough money to get by. Daquan was into sports like basketball and football. The year is 2009. This is the year that would turn his life around for the worse. One night Daquan's father, who was named Antonio, was on his way home from work. A 15-year-old boy approached Antonio and initiated a conversation with him. Antonio quickly cut off the conversation and kept walking. The boy walked up to the man from behind and tapped him with a Colt 45. Antonio pushed the boy to the ground to disarm him. They fought for the weapon. The weapon went off and the boy was struck in the neck twice. The boy died on the scene. Antonio ran off towards his home, which was a stupid idea. There were several witnesses on the scene. Rumors flung around, and it wasn't long till Murda Town members found out who killed their youngest member. That same night, Gigi, Smokey and Pack them up from Murda Town decided to look for Antonio. Gigi wielded a 14-inch machete, Smokey drove, and Pack them up had a 45 ACP. They jumped into traffic just itching to see Antonio. They drove down this one block and spotted a man sitting on his porch with a dead look on his face. They stopped the car, hopped out and approached the man. That man was Antonio. Antonio got up to get a closer look, and Packmup shot him in his chest. Antonio immediately collapsed on the floor. Gigi ran up to Antonio and stabbed him numerous times in his head, neck, and chest. Gigi was so angry he asked the other two to hold Antonio up. They did. Gigi then ran up and stabbed Antonio so hard it were as if Antonio were a kebab. It went through his chest and came out his back. The three men were quickly apprehended by police. Gigi was 23, Smokey was 29, and Packmup was 18. Gigi and Pack got the death penalty. Smokey was given 19 years for being a driver and or an assist to the murder. Daquan became depressed and his life went downhill ever since. He stopped going to school. He made new friends that played the block all day. They influenced him into the gang life. He hung around 757. 757 convinced him to start shooting at ops at a young age. It was in the year 2012 where Daquan goes knee-deep into the gang life. He caught his first body. One day he was sitting in a car with his friends and a car full of BDs such as Lil Durk 600, TYMP Dre and Duke 600. The BDs drove by and started to taunt the group. Lil Durk lowered his window and let off one shot towards the car, and the 600 members sped off. 11:09 p.m. Lil Monstah is chilling with friends on their block and he wants to slide. His friends were iffy about it, so he went on alone. Monstah walks to 61st and St. Lawrence and spots S-Wavy from 600. From this point on things get ugly. Monstah is practically stalking S-Wavy at this moment. S-Wavy notices him and runs off towards a nearby dealership. He waits for S-Wavy to come out. Monstah fires at S-Wavy, striking him multiple times in the chest, and flees the scene. Allegedly Drexod Mooski was present, but he was only walking by. R.I.P. to the people who lost their lives in this senseless war.